when you're eating most food, you have no idea where it came from. Here, you're eating a complete living organism. The root, the shoot, the endosperm, the embryo, the testa, the seed coat. You're eating this enzymatically active living food.
Yo! Welcome to How to Sprout, and we're here with an absolute legend, Doug Evans, who's going to talk us how to sprout. So, Doug, why should people sprout? What is sprouting?
Sprouting is the most nutritious food on the planet that you can actually grow by you. So, sprouting is a process when you take a seed and you add water. A miraculous process happens, and you guys have been running a sprout farm for 15 years.
Yeah.
So you are OG sprouters, and I love being part of the happy pair. I'm half here, I'm half there, and I'm part of the happy pair. And so this community in Greystones is really powerful. So basically, I'm 50% sprouts. So
What do you eat?
I eat 50% of my diet is sprouts.
And just for anyone who's wondering here, sprouts are more than Brussels sprouts. So there's like alfalfa, broccoli. These are mung and aduki and lentil sprouts. And the thing what happens is once you sprout a seed, it goes between 10 and 100 times more nutritious. It unlocks so much of the vitamins and minerals, and it turns proteins into amino acids, and it really converts, upgrades the nutrition. And it's so cheap to do and affordable. So anyone out there who's struggling and says, I can't eat healthy food, it's so expensive.
What about people who go I always dreamt of growing my own produce, but I don't have land, and
this slogan on Doug Sprouter I think is the best. The most nutritious food on the planet, grown by you in your kitchen in a space about this big.
Yeah,
so it's so accessible.
Yeah, let's just show. I think one of the things
This is Doug. So Doug has you can use his app. It's called the Sprouting Company to learn how to do it more. And this is Doug's Sprouter, which is really practical and easy.
Basically to sprout, you need a vessel and you need a filter. This happens to be glass and stainless steel and a little drip tray and a stand. And all you do is you open this up, right?
Are we going to put in some of the protein mix?
Yeah.
So the protein mix is pretty much the same as this. It's mung, aduki, lentil.
Yeah, and so why don't you open it up?
Here we go.
Woo! Stephen, let's go.
Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate this. Think about nature. A seed is nature's warehouse of vitamins and minerals, and traditionally a bird would eat the seed, go up high, it would defecate, and it would land, and then water would fall on the seed, and it would have nutrition, it would have water, and it would burst to life. So to remove the enzyme inhibitor and germinate the seed, we add water. Oh, look at that.
And then you pop the lid on and just lock it off, and you leave that sit for overnight. So about 8 hours, it's gonna awaken the life within the seed. And then what we do is we turn it upside down, we drain the water off it, and we rinse it 2 to 3 times a day for probably 2 to 3 days. And you've got the most nutritious organic vegetables grown by you in your own kitchen. That is sprouting. It is that simple.
That's simple. And so 8 hours later, you pour out the water. You can do this right on your kitchen.
On your kitchen floor.
And then you put it right in the stand, and the extra water drains out.
It's brilliant.
And that's it. It's very simple. So the idea, when you soak a seed, you are unleashing it. And
I like the word unleashing.
You're taking a dormant living organism and you are unleashing it, and you're reducing the phytic acid, the enzyme inhibitors, right? The lectins, right?
Wow.
People and a vegetable will grow from it. And when you take something as simple as a lentil, you are increasing the vitamin C 500%.
Wow.
And you're tripling the antioxidants. And you're quadrupling the soluble and insoluble fiber.
Wow.
I want a handful of
Doug
these.
literally wrote the book. It's called The Sprout Book. So we are in serious.
We'll put
a
a photo of it here. But see, so this is what the protein mix will look like in 2 to 3 days. It grows long white tails, and you might think that these are just a garnish, but as Doug said, 50% of his calories come from sprouts, and they are honestly the most. Like, Doug is 77, so he looks incredible. No, he's 57.
Yeah, 58.
58.
Yeah,
you do look incredible for 58.
Yeah, 58. I take off my shirt, but it's a mixed audience.
Well, you can take it off if you want. Like, go on. 58.
Oh!
Doug, you delicious stallion. You're a specimen.
I mean, and look, I want you to know, instead of working out, I work. Yeah, I work, and I stay active, and I stand, and I hustle. And
I know
the
you
most
hustle.
important
Your
thing is,
hustle's a good
you know, I do some push-ups. So we know we do.
Yeah, you do
300
wide.
300 push-ups a day.
Little
wide.
stumpy ones. Little
Wide.
stumpy ones.
No, they weren't
They were-
bad.
They were
They weren't
great.
bad.
It's okay, but you know, you can
Oh,
do
right.
300 stumpy ones.
Oh, that's hard.
Anyone who questions the 300 stumpy ones,
Do 'em.
I want to see them do them.
Yeah, well
You know,
said.
so if you do them, and
Anyway, we're digressing, gentlemen, here. So we really want to inspire you to sprouting. It's one of the most democratic ways. If you're looking for ways to eat healthy, if you're having problems with our current food system, like gives you great agency to kind of take it back into your own hands and grow your own the most nutritious food that you can on your own kitchen counter.
And this is like, it's high in nutrients, it's low in calories, and it's high in fiber. So our modern day food system doesn't encourage kind of high nutrition food. It doesn't encourage high fiber food. Whereas this is amazing. You get a harvest every 3 to 5 days. Sorry, I cut you off, Doug. Excuse me.
No, and the other thing, when you're eating most food, you have no idea where it came from. Here, you're eating a complete living organism. The root, the shoot, the endosperm, the embryo, the testa, the seed coat. You're eating this enzymatically active living food.
Full of electrical charge.
Full of electric. Like you could measure the electrical charge
Yeah.
of this. So you're eating something that's alive, something that is truly raw
Vital.
and living and vital. So you want to feel the best ever. And by the way, so sprouts grow without soil, without sunshine, without fertilizer. They grow in days. They grow in days, and every single sprout contains every amino acid to form complete proteins. Did you know
Wow,
that?
I didn't know that.
So sprouts are complete. They
jeez,
are,
well
they are
done.
complete. And so the other thing about sprouts, like when I started to sprout, like I just went all in, and I was living on sprouts.
That's not like you to go all in on something.
All
no
in.
way.
Yeah. I went all in on the plants, then I went all in on the sprouts, and I lived on sprouts exclusively for 30 days. And you want to know what happened?
No, well.
I had an awakening. My heart started to open. So sprouts open the heart, and they develop a level of compassion. And sprouts, because you could grow a serving of sprouts, like this, by the way, is incredible value. The Happy Pear organic
Bean mix,
Bean
yeah.
mix. What do you charge for this?
£2 normally.
$2.50.
Yeah,
€2, $2.50.
$2.50 in quid.
Yeah.
If you were to grow these on your own,
It's quite illegal currency. Euro, sorry, it's euro.
if you were to grow these,
I like, I think quid.
if you were to grow these on your own, it's about a half a quid.
It's about 20 cents or
20
25
cents.
cents.
Oh, you have-
If
you
you're
have
buying
cents
good
in it.
organic seed, maybe it's 50
Might be
cents.
50 cents. It's very
so
inexpensive.
you save 80% by getting a little skin and water in the game.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So my download, the essence of the Sprout book, and I'll give it to you because it's great value for $12 on Amazon. The value of the Sprout book is number one, sprouts are vegetables, right? They are vegetables. They are food.
They're not just garnish.
They are 20 to 100 times more nutrient dense than mature vegetables.
I think we should all finish with like, go sprouts, go sprouts. No, I think really like, I don't want to undermine this. I think sprouts are really important, and we now live in a food culture where people are disconnected from their food. As Doug said, we don't know where our food is coming from. You can retain your own agency, you can have your own harvest, you can literally, Doug grows half his food, literally in his kitchen, in a space
In
smaller than this.
1 cubic foot, I have 6 jars going at all times, and I'm just always growing and eating sprouts. And this is about food justice, food equality, nutrition for all.
Brilliant.
It's amazing. Like I think it's such an important thing. So sprouting, we hope this has really inspired you to get interested in sprouting. Doug's got a book called The Sprouting Book. Like your
The
local
Sprout Book.
The Sprout Book, yeah. You will be able to buy sprouts in your own local stores if you don't want to sprout it yourself. But it's so easy to do it yourself. You can do it in mason jars. Doug has an app. It's called the Sprouting Company app. You can download it. We'll put a link to it down below.
Free
app. And then there is a sprouting kit. If you want to go next level and buy these, they're available only in the US. This is his Sprouting Kit company, which is all about making it easier for you to grow sprouts.
Yeah, that's it, really.
I think that's it. And
Yeah.
and look, if you
Thank
think
you.
about, there's never been more important time to think about like what you consume.
Yeah.
Right. So if we're eating food, let's raise our standards. So we're raising our standards to eat things that, like what you have here in the Happy Pear Organic Farm. Like I literally was cherry picking the cherry tomatoes. Any one that was red was signaling my brain to eat it. And I feel so full. And the thing about when you're eating fresh living foods, you really cannot overeat fresh living foods. And sprouts are high fiber,
High vibe. I think more than anything, they're high vibe foods. And just to reiterate one point, that most of the foods that we eat, like, so say even if I pick food here, like right behind us and the tomatoes behind us, as soon as I pick them off, they're slowly starting to die. Like the vitality and nutrients are slowly starting to degrade. Whereas with sprouts, they're living right up to the moment that you absorb the nutrients and assimilate them. Like the vitality is so in depth within it. So
Very efficient ways of nutrient transfer.
anyway, if you've made it this far in the video, we're so grateful, and the sum of our message is that sprouting is a glorious opportunity to really take your own food into your own hands, to grow it yourself. It's very empowering, it's very low cost, and it's accessible and easy to do in your own kitchen.
Check Doug out, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
The
Loads
Sprout
of-
Book, Sprouting Kit, and thanks a million.
I love you guys. You guys are changing the world, and I really feel like I have a extended family. I just love you.
Back at you, Doug.
You know,
3, 2, 1.
Oh yes, baby, let's go.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
That's an amazing yolk.
You like
That's
that?
brilliant.